Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember guys, this is for adults. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest to find all the photos that you want of these videos. What's up you guys, it's ZacJacDan back with another top 10 list. This time we're talking about the top 10 best of 2021 Build-A-Figures from Marvel Legends. And just remember guys, this is my list and my opinion. You guys let me know in your comments what your list is and your opinion of the top 10 Build-A-Figures of the year. We were lucky, there were actually 10 Build-A-Figures this year. So at number 10, we got to go with the Eternals and Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh was not that great of a Build-A-Figure. It should have just been a regular figure in my opinion. They did give us a deluxe figure of Crow, so you know that really wouldn't have fit in with the Build-A-Figures, I guess, because of that. And they did want to get all of the figures out there, I guess. But Gilgamesh is my number 10 Build-A-Figure of the year. Again, great likeness. I do love that the Eternals wave was so much likeness up to the movie, so that was really well done. But again, just my opinion, I don't like these smaller Build-A-Figures like this. He could have just been a regular figure and could have found something else to do as a Build-A-Figure in a wave like this. So that is my number 10. At number 9, it is going to be the Disney Plus Falcon and the Winter Soldier build a set of wings. So again, this is our second time we've ever built wings. We built it with Vulture back in the day with our Tom Holland Spider-Man movie there. And you get Falcon in this wave without his wings, but then you have to build his wings in order to get them. Just my opinion, not that great. Interesting. If you guys do enjoy this, let me know if this was one of your favorites, but not one of mine. Very good wave though. I do like the wave. Very accurate to the face sculpts for the figures themselves. I do love that face printing technology they used. At number 8 is our X-Men wave with the tri-sentinel Build-A-Figure. That is my next favorite Build-A-Figure of the year. Pretty good wave. Like I said, you could do multiple type of figures with each figure if you wanted to, with the different face sculpts, different attachments you could put on them, like Moira's jacket and her hat and her scarf. With the Omega Sentinels, different head sculpts. Cyclops using his different blast effects on his eyes there. Professor X having multiple head sculpts. But we're not talking about them, we're talking about the Build-A-Figure himself with the tri-sentinel. Just had some issues with his skinny legs and everything standing up. Pretty cool though. You know, it's definitely not what I was thinking we were going to get for the wave, but not a bad representation. There he is standing straight up, and you see those tiny legs. You needed every figure in this wave except for Wolverine in order to build him. And the head articulation just was not there either. You can't really pose the heads just like you want them, because there was no articulation up in the neck joint itself. Just my opinion. At number 7 from the other Disney Plus wave with the What If, to me, the Watcher figure was actually my next favorite figure for the Build-A-Figures, so not too bad. Let me guys know what y'all thought about this Watcher figure. Like I said in my other video for every Build-A-Figures, the Watcher, in my opinion, probably could have been higher on the list, but I already have the Marvel Select Watcher, and it just represents my comic book version or my thought process of what the Watcher should look like from the comic book standpoint. This looks great compared to what it was for the series, but I'm not really a MCU type collector, so that's just my opinion. Again, really great. Number 7, not too bad. And there you go, you have to have all the figures except for the zombie cap in order to build him. And there you go, that shows that representation right there. At number 6, I do love the Bring on the Bad Guys wave and Xemnu. It's always nice to get a Hulk villain. We don't get a lot of Hulk stuff in the Marvel Legends, except for those repaints that we've been getting lately of that Hulk body that we have for those deluxe figures. But Xemnu is really cool looking. You had all these figures here to build him, except for the Doom. You didn't really need him. Love that waist belt there, his hand with the controls on there, the red eyes, and the big old metal helmet on the head. Uses a lot of the Sasquatch and the Wendigo Build-A-Figure in order to build this, but there's a lot of pieces that they've added to it as well, so it wasn't exactly a rebuild of those. At number 5, the reason this is so high on my list is because of the fact that they were actually smart and used the Hand Ninja as a army builder and allowed you to get both sets of legs with that army builder in order to build all the height that you want on your Stiltman. It's a really cool 6-figure wave, and you can just get as much height as you wanted to on that Stiltman. Again, Stiltman could have been in a package all by himself and it would have been a perfect regular size figure, but knowing that you wanted to add more and more stilts to him, it was perfect to give him an army builder in order to build that Build-A-Figure. And at number 4, my 4th favorite Build-A-Figure of the year was the Mr. Hyde Build-A-Figure in the Shang-Chi wave. There you see him. And the wave itself, it's alright, but that Build-A-Figure definitely made it worth buying and having to try to sell those MCU figures that I don't collect on the side. So I definitely love this suited body for the Mr. Hyde Build-A-Figure. Those red bloodshot eyes there, the big old teeth, those teeth look amazing, and the gums underneath them. Beautiful figure. And it did take all 6 figures in order to build this Build-A-Figure, and it did come with that massive cane as well. At number 3, we got our Armadillo Build-A-Figure from the Spider-Man No Way Home wave. And you see those white eyes and those teeth on the armadillo. You got the armored body there. Really cool looking figure for the year. Just came out of nowhere with this guy. Of course, he was not part of the movie itself, but a really cool representation for our Spider-Man shelves with this Armadillo Build-A-Figure. And you need it all but the armored Spidey up in the top left from the No Way Home movie to build this Armadillo Build-A-Figure. And here you can see that it only takes those 6 figures in order to build him. 2 of them were from the comics, 1 of them from Gamerverse, and 3 of these figures plus the 1 were 4 from the MCU or / Sony Spider-Man movie itself. At number 2 from the Iron Man wave, we have the Ursa Major Build-A-Figure. It's my 2nd favorite of the year. I do love this bear. He looks amazing. Great for our Winter Guard. And we also had our Dark Star that came in this wave, which you see had the majority of the Build-A-Figure in it. And she also finishes up that Winter Guard for us. And the only figure you did not need was the modular Iron Man in order to build this Ursa Major. And my number 1 Build-A-Figure of the year was the AOA Wave 2 Colossus Build-A-Figure. Love this figure. You guys probably feel the same way as me. Definitely needed this figure whenever we got that Wave 1. You know, I was a little worried seeing a lot of it sitting there on the pegs, and I was like, God, we got to get a Wave 2. I need a Cyclops, I need a Magneto, I need a Rogue, I need a Sabretooth especially. And Colossus was my number 1 most wanted for this wave, and so definitely putting him as the Build-A-Figure was perfect. Also giving us the rest of those figures that I wanted as well. Makes a lot of sense. So that is my number 1 of the year. And again, this is my list of my top 10. And again, there were only 10 Build-A-Figures in 2021. Let me know where your representations were for this year's Build-A-Figures. And this is my layout, 1 through 10, of my best of 2021 top 10 Build-A-Figure list. So check out my other top 10 lists. I will have others this year as well. For waves, Spider-Man, X-Men, females, all that good stuff. So get out there and check out those other videos as well as this top 10 list. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, leave any kind of comments of where this stands for you. Who was your favorite of the year? Who was your least favorite? What would you rather seen in some of these waves maybe? Let me know in the comments, guys. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. Find all the photos that you want of these videos.